What if two of the world's deadliest attack helicopters faced off in a real battlefield? The Russian KA-52 Alligator versus the American AH-64 Apache. Who would win? Before we dive into a hypothetical dogfight, let's break down the unique strengths and weaknesses of each helicopter to see which one truly dominates the skies. Meet the KA-52, Russia's fearsome Alligator. This heavy, all-weather attack and reconnaissance helicopter is built for multi-role combat missions. It can take out armored and unarmored ground targets, engage low-speed aerial threats like drones and helicopters, and even strike naval vessels. Thanks to its advanced avionics, the KA-52 also acts as an airborne command post, coordinating with other friendly helicopters in real time. One of its most distinctive features, a coaxial rotor system, two rotors spinning in opposite directions on the same axis. This eliminates the need for a tail rotor, allowing the KA-52 to harness full engine power for lift and speed. The result? Extreme agility, tight turns, and rapid spins, ideal for dodging missiles and weaving through hostile terrain. Now, let's turn to the legendary American war machine, the AH-64 Apache. The Apache is a pure attack helicopter. No recon, no rescue, just raw firepower. It's been the backbone of the U.S. Army's attack helicopter fleet for decades, capable of launching devastating strikes deep behind enemy lines or in close-quarter support. Known for its rapid response, heavy armament, and advanced targeting systems, the Apache is designed to disrupt enemy formations and annihilate armored units with ruthless efficiency. While it doesn't have the multi-role versatility of the KA-52, the Apache brings one thing to the battlefield in abundance: lethal precision. Let's break down the numbers. In terms of top speed, the KA-52 edges ahead, reaching up to 300 kilometers per hour, while the Apache tops out at 273 kilometers per hour. This gives the KA-52 an edge in rapid response and target acquisition time. When it comes to maximum altitude, the KA-52 once again takes the lead, soaring up to 5,500 meters compared to the Apache's 4,000 meters. That added elevation gives the Russian chopper better performance in mountainous terrain and a higher chance of evading man-portable air defenses. But when it comes to flight range, the Apache wins, beating the KA-52's 470 kilometers. With 520 kilometers of operational range. In long-range missions and deep penetration attacks, this could be a key advantage.
Let's talk firepower, starting with the cannons.
The Apache is armed with a 30mm chain gun, loaded with 1,200 rounds and mounted beneath the fuselage. It boasts a wide range of motion, 100 degrees left and right, 11 degrees up, and 60 degrees down, giving it excellent flexibility in dynamic combat situations.
On the other hand, the KA-52 also carries a 30mm cannon, but with 460 rounds mounted on the starboard side of the fuselage. Its movement is more limited, just 9 degrees right and 2 degrees left, but that limited range gives it something crucial: accuracy. Thanks to its stable mounting, the Alligator's cannon delivers precise, controlled fire with an effective range of up to 4,000 meters against light targets and 1,500 meters against armored threats. Now let's move to the heavy hitters, the missiles. The KA-52 is a true beast when it comes to missile payloads. With 6 hardpoints on its wings compared to just 4 on the Apache, it can carry a wider and more versatile range of weapons. Its arsenal includes Malgla air-to-air missiles, 5.3 kilometers range. Anti-tank missiles, 6 kilometers range, radio-guided. Vickers laser-guided missiles, up to 10 kilometers, dual role. Ramée missiles, capable of hitting ground, sea, or low-altitude air targets with a range of 20 kilometers, and even R-73 dogfight missiles with a range of 20 kilometers. Some advanced naval variants of the KA-52 can even launch KH-31P anti-radar missiles, range 110 kilometers, and KH-35V anti-ship missiles, range 130 kilometers. That's serious long-range striking power. The Apache, by contrast, is optimized for precision tank killing. It can carry up to 16 Hellfire missiles, laser or radar guided, with a range of 8 kilometers. It also uses Stinger air-to-air missiles, 8-kilometer range, Hydra 70 unguided rockets, 10 kilometers, and the newer JAG-M multi-role missile, which starts at 8 kilometers and is planned to extend up to 32 kilometers in future versions. Verdict? When it comes to missile versatility and long-range firepower, the KA-52 clearly takes the lead. A helicopter's effectiveness isn't just about speed or firepower, it's also about what it can see and when. The Apache features a unique radar dome mounted above its main rotor, known as the longbow radar. This elevated position gives it a full 360-degree view, allowing the Apache to scan the battlefield from behind cover without fully exposing itself. It's a game-changing feature in tank hunting missions. In contrast, the KA-52's radar is embedded in its nose, which limits its field of view to around 120 degrees. However, this forward-mounted configuration is optimized for ground reconnaissance, helping the KA-52 detect and lock onto enemy threats at long range with high precision. And here's a twist. The naval version of the KA-52 includes a long-range radar capable of guiding anti-ship missiles like the KH-35, something the Apache simply doesn't have.
The Apache's radar is excellent for land-based operations but falls short in maritime strike roles. Survivability, the one thing no pilot wants to test, but every pilot depends on. The KA-52 stands alone in this department. It is the only attack helicopter in the world equipped with ejection seats for both crew members. If the aircraft takes a fatal hit, the rotors blast away and the seats fire upward, launching the crew to safety with parachutes. It's a last resort system, but one that gives KA-52 crews a fighting chance in the worst-case scenario. The Apache doesn't feature ejection seats. Instead, it relies on armored crew compartments, crash-resistant seats, and robust shielding to keep pilots alive. Both helicopters are survivable, but in terms of crew escape, the KA-52 wins by a clear margin. Two giants of the battlefield. Two philosophies of war. The Apache, battle-proven, reliable, and designed for precision tank hunting in a highly networked battlefield. The KA-52, versatile, heavily armed, and equipped for high-altitude operations, naval strikes, and close support, with the agility and tech to match. American analysts and military experts have studied both machines. Some suggest that in a direct confrontation, the KA-52 might hold the edge, thanks to its missile variety, advanced maneuverability, and survivability systems. The Russian KA-52 is not just an attack helicopter, it's a flying weapons platform with command and reconnaissance capabilities. Meanwhile, the Apache continues to evolve, now integrating new systems like the JAGM missile and improved sensors to keep its legendary status alive. In the end, both helicopters are among the most advanced and lethal in the world. But if the skies turned hostile and these two warbirds crossed paths, the winner would be decided not just by machines, but by the skill of the pilots and the strategy behind them. Which one would you bet on? The Alligator or the Apache?